Hey, I survived the busker party. It's kind of like the Republican Party. No, it wasn't. It was nothing like the Republican Party. Potato shed, my dear boy Andy. What are you up to today, my dear boy? Ah, the voice of sanity. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm on my way to a podcast, but I wanted to give you guys an update, a recap on the busker party last night. Oh, there it is. There's your recap right there. It's a podcast called The Coffee Podcast. Did you enjoy the shindig, Jimmy? I did. Oh, I gotta go fast. A Pettercast? Hey. No. Podcast. It's called The Coffee Podcast. And it used to be about coffee and weed before I joined the podcast, and now the guy just drinks coffee and we talk about pretty much everything. Podcast, not a pederast, god damn it. The party. Let's talk about the okay, sorry. Let's talk about the party. Showed up. First person to shake my hand was Tamir. The man has giant hands. The man's hands are like this big. He's like, oh, coming from Chicago, you have small hands. I said, Jesus Christ, brother. You have giant hands. The man could like palm 2 basketballs at one time. I bet his girlfriend's not ever unsatisfied. Jeez. Like he could pick up 3 people at once and then throw them out the window. Away with you. He could be a superhero. Giant hand man. Last night afterwards, I tried doing a podcast and I didn't air. So the name of my podcast was Tamir. My hair, I got an error on my stream. Handyman. Yeah, he's the handyman. Giant hand. There's Mary. Then one of the next people I met, actually, there was Mary. Taller than I thought she would be. I do miss you, Mary. I wish we could have played into the night. I guess we did. More night. Even more night. Everybody left around 11 something. I don't even remember. At that point, I was drinking George Dickel all night. And every time I was out of Dickel, I got more Dickel. I had more Dickel than I could handle. And then when the Dickel ran out, oh man, I can't remember his name. The fella who is like the big investor in the company, he got me another Dickel. I said, ooh, baby, I love you, Dickel, every day. Mike, that's him, Mike. Mike bought me another Dickel. But where was I? Oh yeah, I met Mary and her mom, very nice lady. You seemed relatively sober by comparison. Oh, well, it depended on when you were seeing me. I don't know when you saw me. I did the Macarena for $5, although Admiral Greenbeard thought it was not good enough because I didn't know the words. I didn't say I know the words to Macarena. I just said I know the Macarena. Hama-hoo, maka-hee, maka-hoo, Macarena, hana-hee, hana-ha, hana-hoo, Macarena. Oh! Macarena. I did it. I did it again. Where's my $5? And then what else happened? Oh, and then Fruit Cup came up. Tommy. I sang. Did I sing with you? Oh, I came up and I scatted, which sounds a lot gross. I died and went to bed at 5:45. Yeah. I came up and I was like, skip bop, skiddly bop, skiddly dop, skiddly diddly 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 wah, diddly hoo, diddly ha, diddly ho. That was great. I had fun doing that. That's actually on the end of Nicole's last broadcast from last night. You can see that. We sang together. Fabe did some rappings. Then, guess what? I found a little paper on the ground. It was all the lyrics from that night. He pre-writes the lyrics. Well, Mary left. What else happened? Liar. Fabe's a good guy. We laughed all night. Need proof. You want to see the paper? Hold on. Let me write something down real quick. It cannot be true. It's not true. It's all off the top of his head. He's all rap, rappity rap. I like to rap about taking a crap. What's up, Sham Man? Oh, we got the, I think this is the Jake the Snake Roberts right here. He still uses a two-way. I don't know what that is. Does that mean things go in and out? Joe Simon was there. That was great. Kyle Kittleson was there. Joe Simon was all over him all night. And then he called up. And then Joe Simon went up and did a number. Yeah, a ditty. And called out Francesco about being a homophobe. Two-way pager. Yeah, I remember those. How come nobody heard about it until it was a thing? The party, you mean? I got an email from Lippy, and I met Lippy, and I had a nice. He sent me a thing, I think on Tuesday. Yeah, on Tuesday or Monday or something like that. People knew. We were just supposed to keep hush about it. And I got a large shirt, but it ended up being a large woman's shirt. So I officially have a busker shirt. It's just too goddamn small. And the neckline is all wrong. I know, oh no, darn it. But I'll wear it anyways. Or maybe I'll just cut out the busker logo and sew it to another shirt or something. Turn it into a cell phone case. It's that small. It says large on it. Oh, overall it was a fun night. Nobody would see the neckline under your beard. That is just true. When I was showing the neckline last night, I had to do this number. Oh, there was a party. Yeah, I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, hi buddy, hibbity, I'm gonna be in trouble tomorrow, but I'm actually not doing that bad. I'm not doing that bad. The busker people. Well, Fabe was in town and Francesco was in town, so they're like, oh, let's just get everybody in town, except for Foamy Homie. Nobody invited Foamy Homie. I felt so bad. Afterward, I think I was broadcasting from the party and Foamy came on. He's like, I'm right down the street. Not really. He's in San Clemente, Santa Clara, somewhere in there. I wish Foamy would have been there. Although, do you bring the puppet at that point, or do you just bring yourself? I don't know. Archon Mount Aaron was there. Aaron Haber was there. A couple people I didn't even know. It was a DJ guy and this girl who played keyboard. Who else? Oh, that is a shame. Yes. Oh my. Oh, quite. What was the name of that guy? Showed up. Some guy with a big old beard like mine. Almost, actually a little bit bigger than mine, but thinner. A lot thinner. Mine's wide. I got girth, baby. The two, oh yeah. Impressing Strangers were there. And they, pooped on the floor. And they're like, we're girls. And they pooped on the floor. And I was like, oh, it's so artistic when you pooped on the floor. It's great for your pooping. Now that wouldn't surprise me. It didn't surprise anybody. I was like, those girls pooped on the floor. They were talking to Aaron for a while, and then I said hello to them. They're very tall. Although I'm not a tall person. I wonder if a lot of people thought I was taller than I am. I am not tall. Yeah. And then we all sat down at the end. It was like me, Mary, Tom, Fruit Cup, Mike, the investor guy. Did they really poop on the floor? No, but I wish they did. That would have been good. One of them kept like dropping it like it's hot, and then shaking her legs out like chicken wings. Like she was like doing a chicken wing dance with her legs. You're about 4'6". No, I'm not Tom Cruise, all right? And I've never been Tom Cruise. So that. That's right. It was a good time. Everybody had fun. Yeah. It was starting to get that, like, but you are a Scientologist, though. Get out of here. No, wait, don't leave, but get out of here. But don't leave. But you've been. I don't know about that. Don't say that to Tom Cruise. He'll be like, I'm me, and nobody's me but me. See, I can't even do the voice. Get out of here. Forget about it. Bafunapoli. Oh, Mr. New York himself. Captain Jersey. Why aren't you sleeping right now, James? Why aren't you sleeping right now? Oh, and I have this thing where I can't control the volume of my voice. I bet you I was screaming in everybody's face last night. Sea Org. Yeah, my million-year contract. Was it off the hizzy? It was off the hizzy for shizzy, and it tasted like jizzy. It was so good. It was a good time. Earlobe. It's my little earlobe. I've got perfect-sized ears, everybody. Yeah, we had fun. Now I'm about to do a podcast. You guys want to go and do a podcast? All I'm saying is I've never seen you and Tom Cruise in the same room at the same time. Things that make you go. Who did you like the least? Oh yeah, go ahead and just put it on who's cool. Glad you had a good time. Who did I like the least? Probably myself. Look at this matted hair. You don't have to look pretty to be on a podcast. Me too. Nicole was busking all night. And then as soon as she started busking, everybody started busking after that. Yeah, Jimmy. Who did you like the second to least? Who looks different in person? Everyone looked pretty much the same. Although Tamir, like I said, was a giant man with giant hands. There was one point where Tamir, Mary Desmond was going on, and Tamir stood in front of me. So I put up a stream out that said, the back of Tamir's head. And somebody saw it, and they're like, hey, Tamir, move out of the way. I saw that one. That was the one that drew me in. I thought I was out, but they pulled me back in. Sidney Poitier. Oh, maybe Sidney Poitier will show up. It is. Oh, the Sidney Poitier is too much like Morgan Freeman. Well, who's Morgan Freeman, though? I have no idea. I don't know who this man is. Maybe Bernie Sanders should show up one day. Hold on, Bernie Sanders is on my other line. Hello, this is Bernie Sanders. I want to tell you that I went to 7-Eleven and I got a Slurpee, and the Slurpee tasted good. Oh, well, thanks for that, Bernie Sanders. I bet everyone was excited to meet you, Jimmy the Funny Man. Yeah, I was very, I'm like the Three Stooges. I don't know who is into my stuff or not. And, so, like, Varun came up to me. He was very excited. I was like, oh, man, Varun. You know, I was just as excited to see him. And Tamir was excited. And, they're doing a Busker Q&A right now. Maybe we should all go and see that. I'm going to go do my podcast now. So everybody goes, oh, Sarah Blossmith just showed up. How do you leave when Sarah Blossmith just shows up? You can't. You cannot. Hi, word up. Too legit. Too legit. Too legit. Too legit to quit. Hey. Hey, Sarah, thanks for coming here and not to the Busker Q&A with Fabe that's going on right now. Or maybe you just did. Everybody's leaving. They're all going to the Q&A right now. Fabe was here last night. Gotta get my Jimmy fix. That's right. Put me in a syringe and get all warm inside. Wow. I'm trying to get out of the car. Let me out of this car. Too legit. Too legit to quit. Hey. So we're walking up to the podcast now. Podcast, Yeah, I got it in the gate. Well, you go do your thing. Yeah, right. You're gonna go to the thing. If I see you in that Q&A, Sarah, I'm gonna come to Ohio and cut off your toes. I'll probably be there. Yeah. We know your names, Sarah. Walking up the steps. Walking up the steps. Walking up the steps. Walking up the. Hide my toes. Yeah, it's just open and whatnot.
Is limited to file a claim. Call 800-713.
Yeah. Everybody check out this slow-mo. Yeah. Oh, is it too loud for